Okay, guys, today it's going to be lesson 1-4A. We will be talking today about types of notes. Alright, so, well, that one wasn't so good. That was better. You know, good luck with the second and third line, and then lines 4 and 5 go sideways a little bit. Yeah, it'll get the job done. Okay, so, notes. Notes tell you what notes to play in combination with the clef, what pitches and sounds are made by your instrument. You look at the clef. So for instance, today we'll start with treble. And then you look at the note and where it's placed on the clef, and that tells you what letter and for how long. Now, how long to play it, that comes next. That's about 2 lessons out. We'll get there. We're not there yet. So let's see, we have 4 types of notes that you guys are going to learn. And for those of you who have seen my packages of bubbly, these are not the eyes of the bubbly package. A little smile. Although I was able to get some that's kind of nice. Okay, so we have, let's do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, so this is the whole note. This is the half note. That dark out there, let's get rid of that. This is the quarter note. And this is the 8th note. Okay, so what do we know about these? We don't know much because you're not there yet. There's another lesson that comes about, like I said, about 2 sections, 2.5 sections away that will tell you how values work. But, for example, because this is a treble clef, and treble clef lines are E, G, B, D, and F, we know that this here, we know that that is a B. All of these are. That's how notes work. They tell you what pitch to play in accordance with the clef. So, this is how they are put together. Every note has a circle. Some notes have a circle and a stem. And some notes have a circle, a stem, and a flag. Okay, so circle, stem, flag. Now, this is a circle that's open. And if you go out loud in your head, I know you're saying, ooh, 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 if that's open, then this is closed. Good to those of you that know that. Okay, now, the important thing to remember is how they're put together. So at the top, you have the whole note, all right? Then down here, the whole note is the same value as 2 half notes, whatever that is. Okay, we'll get there in a minute. We're going to go into that shortly. Then 1 half note is equal to 2 quarter notes, or 4 quarter notes, 4, not 2, are equal to a whole note. Do we see how the pyramid's starting to form here? Think of it like a pizza. We got our pizza over here. This is the whole note pizza. Now we've got the half notes. Now we've got the quarter notes. This is where it gets complicated, of course, because eighth notes take up space. But we shall endure. And we're going through, and pardon the sloppy. There we go. We're going to show you something about the eighth notes to make that a little neater in just a minute. And now we have our eighth notes. So now we come up here, and boom, just like a piece of pizza. So, let's go an example. Let's start with a common one. Most times, whole note's going to equal to how many beats? Yes, you guessed it, 4. Okay? So if a whole note equals 4, how many half notes equal a whole note? 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Follow the pattern, go down, 1. Follow the pattern, go down, 2 eighth notes make up a quarter note. Quarter note gets 1 beat, divide it in half, 1 half. This works no matter what, all of the time. Okay? A lot of times in middle school, you're taught that the whole note equals 4 beats, and you're taught later to change it with different patterns. I don't teach it that way. I teach you this is what the whole note looks like and how they're built so that you know how the pattern works the rest of the way. Okay, now let's go back to our eighth notes here. If you have 2 eighth notes that look like this, okay, that is the same as 2 eighth notes that look like this. This is called a beam. You beam them. Just like beam me up, Scotty. You beam them. Okay? You just take the flags out and beam them. So, that is that. Last question you may have. Why do the stems point up and down? Well, that's a great question. If it is up here, we'll just draw one here, above the middle line, the stem points down. If it is below the middle line, the stem points up. That's it. I wish there was something more complicated, some fancy musical term for you. That's it. That's all I got. If there's another reason, I was never taught it. Okay, believe that covers everything with notes. So, in review, notes determine the pitch and length of your sound. We have 4 types that we're going over: whole, half, quarter, and eighth. Parts of the note are the circle, the stem, and the flag. Notes with flags can be beamed. Those are the big concepts you need to know about notes. I'll see you in just a moment to talk about rests.